Imagine walking down the street, minding your business. You get to the intersection and you start to cross it. All of a sudden you get a text message, you look down, and it says it's over. This is your girlfriend or boyfriend breaking up with you. And then, boom, you get hit by a car, you fly into the air, you bounce onto the concrete several times, and miraculously, you survive all of this. It's the most excruciating pain you have ever felt in your life. And then you get to remember that you just got broken up with over a text message. That is how networking events feel to me, and it might feel that way to many of you as well. It's excruciatingly painful for no reason whatsoever. It just feels inauthentic. So I want you to reimagine the way you think about networking, because networking is extremely important in your professional endeavors. However, it does not have to be painful in the way that we think about networking events. So scratch the thought of attending a networking event and understand you already have a network, and there are other ways you can build upon the current network that you have. Number one, gain promoters. Promoters are people that speak positively about you when you're not in the room. They're promoting you. Think about a club promoter that's going to hype up an event and make it seem like it's the best thing ever before the event happens. You are that event, and your promoter is going to promote you. The way that you do this is really two different things. One, you have to be competent, which basically means you have to know what you're doing. If you are an accountant, you have to actually be good at crunching numbers. If you're an attorney like me that negotiates contracts, you have to be a good negotiator. If you're a graphic artist, be good at your craft. That's the first way that you're going to gain a promoter. However, competency is not where it begins and ends. It's where it begins and it ends with likability. People have to like you as well to want to promote you. And we can get into a separate video about how to increase your likability. However, I'll tell you one quick little thing. Be you. People aren't going to like this idea that you think you have to be. You have to be who you actually are as a person. Be genuine to who you are. And there's going to be a tribe of people that connect with you. Once you have promoters out there, people that are going to bring up your name in a positive way, it's time to tap into your actual network that will include those promoters. You do have a network, and if you have promoters, you have a very strong network. I'm going to speak to this in two different ways: your direct network and your indirect network. I consider your direct network is the people that you have current professional connections with in the field that you are pursuing. So your direct network includes former bosses, former employees, and former coworkers. Also, other professionals that you just happen to know in your current field. These promoters in your direct network, they're going to be the ones that think of you when an opportunity arises. For example, one day I was minding my business and I received a LinkedIn message from a former manager of mine. Started out very benign. Hey, how are you? How are things going? And then very quickly it went into, so the job that I'm currently at, he moved jobs just like I did. They're hiring for a new attorney, and I thought you would be perfect for the role. This is someone that is a promoter. He thought of me when the opportunity arose because he liked me as a person and he thought I was competent, right? You don't suggest people for current jobs that are incompetent. And he's a part of my direct network because he was a manager of mine at a different company. The point is, however, your promoters, these are people that you need to have in your network. You don't have to go to events with strangers that you don't even know if you have anything in common with and be phony with them to have a network. That's not really how it works in real life. And the last point is massaging your indirect network. Let's say you're looking for a new opportunity and your direct network is not bringing anything your way. Your promoters don't really have anything that's coming up for you. You have an indirect network. These are friends that may not be in the field that you're currently in, associates. These are people that you probably went to school with that you just don't keep in contact with as much. These are people that are a part of your network. We are fortunate enough nowadays that there's social media. You can connect to people that you don't have their phone number to. Reach out and kind of plug and see if there are opportunities. That's way more authentic than going up to a stranger and being like, hi, my name's Crystal. What's your name? What do you do? Oh, I do this. And then you get his phone number from them and then you literally never speak to them again. Networking events suck. Tap into the network that you currently have. You need to gain promoters that are speaking positively about you when you're not around. Massage relationships with your direct network, people that you worked with, your former bosses, former coworkers, people that you currently know in the industry that you're in. And then last but not least, reach out to some of your indirect network. An opportunity may come your way from a friend of a friend. We live in a world with 6 degrees of separation. You know someone that knows someone that can give you your next opportunity. Comment down below and let me know how you go about networking. If you have any other tips and tricks of how to gain promoters and how to massage relationships with your both direct and indirect network. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for joining me.